It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Butler, Pennsylvania and Butler High School. The Highlands Golden Rams on the road against the Golden Tornado of Butler. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik alongside Kean Foster. And Dean, after a long layoff, the Rams are here, but let's go back to the last game. We may need to refresh everyone's memory.
Been a while, huh?
Last Tuesday night, the Rams won at Shadyside 62-58. And the most important thing was Braden Foster got his 1,000th point.
Yeah, Mike, and the kids say it wasn't a distraction, but I'm going to argue that with them. My proof is that after he got the 1,000 point, he came down and drained 2 3-pointers. I think the pressure is definitely off of him. And again, it was a big win on the road against a good Shadyside team, and hopefully it's going to motivate us here tonight.
Well, against a tough opponent, the 6A, they were ranked number 1 in preseason. We'll get to them in a minute. The Rams have had that long layoff. We mentioned they played on Tuesday. Now this is Wednesday. It's 8 days. In the last 5 years, with at least 4 days between games, the Rams are 30-2.
That's impressive, Mike, and that's really going to be put to the test here tonight, again, against a quality team. It was supposed to be Nazareth Prep, but they canceled on us because they're playing in Las Vegas tonight. Isn't that nice?
Well, did that just come up that they were going to Las Vegas? Was that a last minute? Did they get a good deal from their travel agent?
I want to know, these private schools, Lincoln Park's out in Oregon, where are they getting the money to go to these places? But, of course, Coach Stott did what he always does, found the toughest opponent on the road he could, in number 1 Butler in 6A.
You gave the answer in your question. Private schools.
That's
yeah, that's it. All right, the Golden Tornado of Butler, number 1 in 6A to start the year. They're coached by Matt Clement in his 15th season, the former outstanding Major League right-hander.
Yeah, Mike, he just been here for longer than both of us thought. Again, they're led by what a lot of people are saying is the best backcourt in WPL. Braylon Littlejohn, 6'1", averages 21 points per game. Last year, again, he was preseason player of the year. And sophomore, only a sophomore, Mike, Donovan Carney, he's 6'3". He had 45 points in a game earlier. And again, Coach Matt Clements says they are the best in the backcourt. And again, they use a 12-man rotation. Can you believe that, Mike?
Holy smokes.
So we're gonna see
he's used to a 5-man rotation.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
Back when he pitched, yeah.
Yeah. As far as being preseason number 1, he said it's an honor, but it's also the standard of the program. Where have we heard that before?
Once or twice, would you say? Yes. So it should be a good one here tonight. The Rams looking to get back at it. And again, they'll play tonight, and then they won't play again until the 29th of December in the Ambridge tournament. So this is kind of a lone outpost in the middle of a desert here, this one game that they have here tonight. Well,
lots of games after the first of the year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming fast and furious when January gets here. Well, winter is here. You wouldn't know it. It's going to be 60 on Christmas.
Love it.
There's no better time to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Stop in today and see why Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or call in Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Since 1961, we deliver. We're standing by for the starting lineups and the tip-off. It's Highlands and Butler, and it's right after this. All right, Dean, time for the starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights to beautify and protect.
Cameron Regard, number 0, 6'2", senior.
6'1", junior. Number 2, Ali Sharif.
Number 2 is Ali Sharif, our point guard, 6-foot junior.
6'2", senior. Number 4, Tommy Callender.
Tommy Callender, 6'2", senior, wears number 4.
6'8", senior. Number 15.
Our big guy in the middle, 1,000-point scorer of his last game, number 15, Braden Foster, a senior.
Senior. Number 23, Jordan Converse.
And the last of the 3 seniors, number 23, Jordan Tavares, 6'1", for the Golden Rams.
Now the Butler Golden Tornado under Coach Matt Clement, 3-1 on the year. Their only loss was last week here against North Hills in overtime.
A lot of people are surprised by that, Mike.
For number 2, Donovan Carney.
Mentioned number 2, Donovan Carney, in the pregame, 6'3", only a sophomore, Mike. Already has an offer. Number 3 is Aiden Davis, 6'1" senior.
6'2" senior, number 5, Braylon Littlejohn.
Number 5, Mike, averaging 21 a game. Mentioned him in the pregame. Braden Littlejohn, 6'2" senior. Going to play football, Miami of Ohio.
The 6A Trib preseason player of the year.
Number 12, Tate Lucas, 6'2" junior. And rounding out the starting 5, number 24, Colton Welter, a 6'3" junior.
This is going to be a tough test tonight. We mentioned Butler was ranked number 1 preseason. They have lost the 1 game, so they're not 1 any longer. Highlands was ranked 4, I think, to start the year, maybe 3. They've lost a couple. So it should be an interesting game. Again, coming off that long layoff, and with another long layoff in the windshield, looking ahead to it, this is the only game they have for a while.
And they're down 1 starter tonight, Mike. Number 1, Maverick Clement, coach's kid. He's home throwing up.
Good. Stuff like that going around these days.
Donovan Carney, by the way, Mike, Bucknell offered already. So they have 2 D1 players out there.
So this is Highlands' only game in 17 days.
Wow.
But that's what happens. They added a week to the schedule, and
Coach Clement listed the pros for their team, Mike. Fast and quick. The cons were young and small. That can be held against you in basketball.
Yes, it can. We'll see what happens. But athletic for sure. The folks we were talking to here tonight about the team, and
Billy Elliott.
Billy Elliott over in the doorway there. Been here for 14 years, he tells me, at Butler.
He graduated yesterday.
I know, but from Knock, right? Played in the Cager, and was a terrific football player, and now they do. They go over and back. That gives us a chance to introduce you to Ron Richards, Nick Carrison, and Joey Tortorella. Ron Richards, the former outstanding head coach at Plum, has gone to the dark side, and now he's an official.
They need him, Mike. They're really hurting for officials. Tortorella's a young kid. He's been at it for 4 years. And he's a veteran, but a young veteran.
There you go. All right, here are the Rams. This is Sharif. Rams in their traveling brown uniforms with the gold trim. Butler in the home whites. As driving in and traveling as Tavares turns it over. So each team's turned it over once. Little choppy start.
Well, that was his Euro step, Mike. He lost his dribble in the process. Carried it.
Didn't get away with it this time.
Well, normally, if he doesn't juggle the ball,
right.
But he juggled the ball there.
So this is Aiden Davis bringing it up. Now this is Braylon Littlejohn right side. Back out top to Carney. Carney with the pink shoes on.
Ali Sharif draws the...
And Littlejohn steps back. 3 ball on the way, and it's down. 3-0 Butler. Braylon Littlejohn, nothing but nylon.
You have to respect that kid, Mike. He's averaging 21 a game. He'll shoot it from any place.
And scored 22 a game a year ago. Here's Foster. Comes into the night with 1,008. Regard left side. Now back to Foster, top of the circle. He lets a 3 go. It's off the iron. Rebound, they're just going to let it go as Littlejohn lets it go out of bounds. And Butler will keep the basketball here with a 3-0 lead, a minute in.
Notice in a JV game, like the rims are nice and soft. They hold the ball. JV's now 6-0. How you like that?
Yeah, very nice 53-50 win over Butler here in the preliminary matchup.
And we talk about that sometimes that plays into the varsity. And again, this is a tough game. We have a discussion over here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Now Ron Richards wants to come out and talk to Joey Tortorella. I don't know what the story is. Have a clock issue maybe? They are going over to the scorer's table.
Don't know if it's an arrow situation or not, Mike. Steve Meaner over there. I told him he's going to get plenty of TV time tonight. Okay.
Guess they're ready to go. Yeah. Thumbs up. Let's do it. This is Davis. I'm sorry, it's Carney. Out top for Lucas.
1-4 high set, Mike.
Carney again. Dumped it off to a wide open Colton Welter. Rams lost him, and it's 5-0.
We saw this in the girls' game that day, Mike. Vertical screens, when you switch, are going to be there instead of trying to do horizontal. That time, perfect.
Tavares for the left side now, right in front of the Butler bench. Drives into the paint, kicks it out to Regard. They get on him quickly. Sharif, Calendar right side. Looping
Nice
feed into
pass.
Foster. Foster puts it in.
And fouled, but didn't get the call.
5-2. First Highlands point in over a week.
They want to play in front of you, Mike, you lob it to the basket.
Littlejohn drives into the paint, puts it up, glass good.
He's at 5. He's a player, Mike.
7-2 Butler. You know, Dean, I've probably seen a dozen games in this gym over the years. This is the first time I've ever seen Butler play here.
I think you're right. We did a lot of playoff games here. As you used to call it, the place the AK Valley teams
go to die. And that was true. We
didn't have much
so many seasons ended up here. Great pass by Tavares to Regard, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. Not shooting, of course. The Rams will key it in. 5:28 first quarter. 7-2 Butler. Last time we were here was in 2010. Highlands beat Newcastle in a playoff game. Micah Mason was a sophomore. He scored 23 points.
Yeah, he had a great game that day. There you go,
Into
Mike.
Foster with a Foster flush at 7-4.
Big student section here, all in green, Mike.
Braden Foster.
Yeah, it's not St. Patrick's Day, it's Christmas. But I guess the green counts for Christmas too.
And a packed house on our side too, Mike. A lot of Butler people.
Big crowd, and we're up in the balcony. There's a lot of folks behind us. Now a three from the left side by Tate Lucas is good. Butler with 2 from downtown, and it's 10-4.
That was long, Mike.
Now Sharif forecourt. Dump it into Foster.
Double team.
Kicked it back out. Callender has it. Drives into the paint. Goes in with a runner. Short off the front iron. And Welter with the rebound.
Yeah, I think they're going to double Braden, and Tommy's going to have to come up big.
Oh, Davis had it swatted away by Tavares, but it stays with Butler.
Thought it might have been off of him. Looks like they're going 2-3, Mike, out of there.
Davis loops it into Littlejohn. Now he stops and pops for 15, and he cans it. Already with 7 points for Braylon Littlejohn, and it's 12-4 Butler.
He's smooth, Mike.
He is.
Nice job by Tavares.
By Tavares getting into the basket and scores it from the floor. 12-6.
Tavares.
Shades of, may I call him Rodney Gallagher out there, Mike? Littlejohn? We mentioned they use a 12-man rotation, Mike, and he said he's just trying to get the team settled in, probably 7-8-man rotation.
Littlejohn steps back now. And now
Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury with our team.
do not. Carney right side, lets it go, and he rattles it home. Tried to draw the foul, but they are red hot from the outside to start this game. Their third one, and it's 15-6.
Well, they missed a shot.
I don't believe so. Callender right side. Now Regard. Regard hasn't taken a shot. Foster into the paint, dump down to Callender, and he puts it in. Tommy Callender's first 2, and it's 15-8. We're trading 3s for 2s, and that's not going to work.
Nope. Braden did a smart thing there, Mike. He got double. There he missed one.
Littlejohn missed it, and the rebound to Braden Foster.
But he got doubled. He got the ball to Tommy.
Spin move by Tavares in the lane, is able to control it. Goes in, draws contact, scores off the glass.
He does a great job with that, Mike.
15-10, Rams cut it to 5 at 2:35 first quarter.
Once he got the defender off his feet, he knew he had him.
Outside to Welter. Carney right side. Carney lets it go, and it rattles home. His second from downtown. And it's 18-10. Red hot shooting, Golden Tornado.
No doubt about it. We have missed very many ourselves, but they're hitting 3s, we're hitting 2s.
Exactly. Dump down to Foster. They crash on him. Back out the Callender. 3-ball. Back iron. Littlejohn the rebound.
He should have just turned and took the shot, Mike.
Carney lets it go. Long left-hander is missed. Rebound comes free, and it's chased down
Nice
beautifully by
foul.
Welter. Steal by
Regard.
Regard. He tries, lays, and scores.
Timed that perfectly. Cam's on the board.
18-12, first two for Regard. Now they work it over to Welter for three. No, I'm sorry, it's Tate Lucas for three, his second one. What a display of three-point shooting here in this first quarter by Butler.
5 already.
21-12. There's a dump down and a follow-away. Beautiful jumper by Foster on a great pass by Ali Sharif. 6 points for Foster, and it's 21-14.
He had to, Mike, because there were 3 guys waiting for him in the paint.
Butler by a touchdown. Now the shot by Carney is missed, and the Rams get the rebound. Less than a minute to go, first quarter. 21-14.
Coach wants him to run.
Foster needs help. Calendar. Sharif. Back to Foster. 45 seconds. Highlands has the arrow. Regard. Steps back, three ball. In and out, no good. Rebound, Sharif got it. And threw it to no one. Turn around, he thought Calendar was going to be there, but he was not. Turnover, Highlands at 36 seconds. Troy Belak has come in the game for the Rams. Tommy Calendar sits down.
Tommy's a little under weather too, Mike, so it's that time of the year. Both teams committed 2 turnovers. Very entertaining first quarter here. And quite a shooting display by Butler, too.
Sure is.
Little John and Carney look like they're brothers. First time we've seen them play.
Stanton Forbes, 14, is in there for Butler. 12 seconds.
Playing for the last one, Mike.
Carney drives in, going to go all the way with the left hand and scores. 8 for Carney. Rams have to hurry. Here comes Regard, half court, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter here in Butler. A big one for the Golden Tornado. The score, Butler 23 and Highlands 14.
Came as billed, Mike, no doubt about it. Well, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso Company coffee, hand-dipped small batch candies using the finest Belgium dark and milk chocolate. And now they have 2 locations, downtown Tarentum and the Heights Plaza in the Tarentum Heights next to the post office. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at 206 Corbin Street or 1705 Union Avenue, Tarentum Heights. Open weekdays till 5, weekends till 3. Check out their website, harvestmoon2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind. And I'm going to get some, is it biscotti, Mike? Is that what
Yes, sir.
Okay, the dunking of the coffee is going to work out for Christmas.
And those are tremendous. We mentioned Matt Clement, the Butler head coach. 9 years in the major leagues with San Diego, Florida, the Cubs, and the Boston Red Sox. 87-game winner. Won 14 games with the Cubs in 2003 and won 13 twice. Was a 2005 All-Star with the Red Sox. He went 13-6 that year. He led the league in wild pitches 3 times. I don't know what that tells me other than the fact that his ball moved like crazy.
And you have his lifetime earnings?
$41 million.
Little Birdie told us he does not take a salary here at Butler.
And that's
generous and
classy. In his 15th year, it's hard to believe. I mean, it's hard for me to believe that he hasn't been playing in 15 years, but he's been here at Butler for 15.
1-3-1 zone. Let's see what Highlands can do against that.
And then we mentioned they're missing his son, Maverick Clement, tonight, out with illness. And now they throw cross court and Tavares lost it.
Oh.
Driving is Carney, and he lost it. One good turnover deserves another, and Highlands gets the ball back. That's how the game started.
Yep. If we don't get anything out of this trip, Mike, I think they need to call timeout and get their zone offense together, because 1-3-1 is a little tougher to play against than
a 2-3?
Yes.
Absolutely. We saw that in a girls' game the other night.
Yep.
Now Regard, left corner, 3 ball. Nothing but nylon. Cam Regard's first one from downtown, 5th point.
That's where the weak spot is in the zones, Mike. The deep corners. Cam can just go stand there.
23-17. I thought it was a double dribble. Didn't you?
You got blocked.
Little John gets it back. Missed it. Weak side. Came to Forbes. Forbes had it blocked by Tavares and controlled by Sharif. Rams want to run.
Great job on
Off
defense.
the Belak on the break, and Belak's going to go to the line.
Yep.
Talk about being out of control, but he was smart. The minute he felt the contact, he got the ball up. Good job by Belak. Maintaining good health and fitness is more important now than ever. Why not make Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trentham your locally owned gym of choice in the AK Valley? The right trainer makes all the difference, and Gary Negley and his team of trainers will help you reach all of your fitness goals. Greatness Athletics Fitness is located at 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. Membership start at only $20, so give them a call, 724-681-8629, or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics.
First one good.
Second one off. And it's 23-18. Highlands has cut it to 5.
Andrew Lucas enters the lineup for Butler.
Three is
Great
missed.
job.
Tavares has the rebound.
They're all over him.
Quickly forecourt to Belak. Rams down 5.
If you don't want to face a 1-3-1, get it down court in a hurry. Now they get to set up their defense.
That's right. Another way to beat it is make your threes. Sharif drives into the paint. Gonna go with a runner, and he drains it. Ali's first basket of the night. All 5 starters on the score sheet. And all of a sudden, it's 23-20. Here's Carney. Dribbles with the right hand, shoots with the left.
Interesting.
Forbes. Now to Little John.
Kyle Costell's in the lineup too. They do go 8 deep so far.
Now back to Castile, right side to Forbes. His 3-ball rattles in and out. It's Highlands basketball.
They're human, Mike. Missed a few.
They've missed a couple here. Have not scored here in the second quarter. Forecourt, here's Sharif. Corner saved by Regard. Regard going to make a spin move, go baseline, dump it off to Foster. He lost control of it.
Yeah, on the way up, Mike, he just lost control of the ball.
And here comes Carney back the other way. Quickly to Forbes in the paint.
We'll take it.
Back outside, and the 3 is missed, and Foster the rebound as that one was led up by Lucas.
Like one thing of that last trip down, you got to give the ball to Cam in a triple threat position. When he has to go up high to get it, they're going to cover him defensively. There you go.
Good pass down low. Even against a double team, Foster will take that any day of the week. And he puts it in. He's got 8 quickly.
Now that's a great pass, Mike. Let him right to the basket.
And it's a 1-point game, 23-22. Butler led by 9 after the first quarter.
8-0 run for Highlands.
Here's Little John. I think of Little John Coliseum, Clemson, right?
Yes.
Carney for 3. The left-hander's down. His 3rd from downtown.
Already in double figures with 11.
26-22. You figure the 3's got to dry up sooner or later.
They loved it on their home floor, Mike.
Sharif, no one around him.
Cam is
He threw a terrible pass and threw it right into the teeth of the defense. Here's Little John back to Carney, all the way home.
You see that move, Mike? Went up with the right hand and stuck it over to his left.
He likes that left hand.
Usually that shot gets blocked.
28-22. Butler back up by 6. They've scored 5 quick ones.
You've got to give it to Cam in the corner. Well, right
Sharif
there,
to Regard. 3-ball up, 3-ball down.
That's simple, Mike. You give that kid a pass and he's open in the corner, he's going to nail it. That's a great pass by Sharif.
Regard has 8, and it's 28-25. Here's Little John. All the way through. Missed the shot, and there's Belak. Clearing the glass for Highlands. Less than 4 to go first quarter. First half.
To try it. Tie it right here, Mike.
Foster's going to let a 3 go. Oh, he hit the side, top of the glass. Belak fought it away, and now they're going to get a foul out center court as Sharif's going to get.
First foul tonight on Highlands.
Got Forbes out there. Yeah, there haven't been many. Haven't been many.
Fourth tornado, number 35, Andrew Gettinger, along with the return of number 3.
I know Mr. Richards has to get back our way after the game's over.
Yes.
He's out of our area. So here go the Golden Tornado with a 3-point lead and 3.5 left first half.
Andrew Getlinger into the game for Butler, 35.
Here's Davis, out to Carney. Now Littlejohn. Worked it over, and Castillo's three is no good. Rebound is battled for, and Regard has it for Highlands. Regard forecourt. Back to Tavares. Three could tie it for Highlands.
Out to 3-2, Mike.
Inside to Foster. Back out to Belak. Three ball is off the back iron. Rebound is tipped, and Belak has it. Dump it down to Regard, and he'll bring it back to safety. Throw a long cross quarter to Belak. Now to Tavares. Drives. Puts it up. Missed it. Boy, he got hammered. Foster scores. It's a 1-point game.
That was basically a great pass by Jordan, Mike. He knew he couldn't get it up, so he just put it softly up for Foster.
Foster into double figures with 10, and it's 28-27 Butler.
Very entertaining first half.
It has. Good basketball. Andrew Gettinger is in there for Butler, 35.
Gettinger has to look, Mike, in the high post like he's going to shoot the ball. He's just turning and passing it out. We'll let that happen all day. But soft parts of these zones are usually high posts to the corners.
Here's Littlejohn. Out top to Carney. Carney got shut off by the Rams and got it back to Littlejohn. Clock winds to 2 minutes first half.
Littlejohn runs Tavares, Mike. He's hard off the dribble. There's that corner shot.
They get it over, missed it. Rebound, Regard. They fought for it. It's a jump ball, and it's Butler basketball at 1:56. On the tie-up.
Starting the lineup for the Tornado, number 12, Tate Lucas.
Tate Lucas is back in the game for Matt Clement. Now they go looping into Carney.
Soft corner again.
Corner to a wide open three is missed, and here comes Tavares back the other way. Rams have numbers.
Mike, yeah.
Tavares going to drive it all the way home and get fouled on his way to the basket. Jordan Tavares will shoot two at 140.
Well, the Boucher family has been in business in Toronto Heights for over 70 years. They're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. Besides working with Nationwide, they work with Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National to find you the best rates available. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage rate for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher's on your side.
The Rams shoot 66% from the line this season, but only 52% away from Ram Arena.
Second one rattles down, 1 for 2 for Tavares. He has 5 points.
And they're 2 for 4. It's just according to form.
28, Mike.
According to form, but the Rams have tied it. They fought all the way back. Now you gotta pay attention to these last minute and a half. You gotta.
Oh boy, now he'll turn and shoot.
Is doggone right he will. Littlejohn's first basket of the second quarter.
Highlands is in 2-3, just got that soft spot.
It's an 8-point lead, or 2-point lead, 30-28. As the clock winds down to a minute first half.
They're extending a 2-3, Mike. Actually, they're man now.
Highlands wants a timeout. Corey Dotchin calls it at 1:01 left in the first half. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? You can put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Behe Home Renovations, a locally operated remodeling business. Behe is celebrating 15 years of successful business in the AK Valley and 3 times nominated as Best of the Best by the Trib. Behe works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Take the first step in making their vision come true. 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate. Or visit BeheHomeRenovations.com. Behe Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Mike, some bad news to report. We lost a great Highlands Golden Ram, Tay Wattenbaugh, 1971 grad. He was outstanding in basketball, played at Juniata, but his real claim to a well-lived life was he worked for the Westmoreland Children's Youth Association, got him millions of dollars in grants, and always said he wanted to help kids. And he's going to be missed down there and missed at Highlands too.
Absolutely. We had mentioned him earlier in the season, if you remember, that the last year's senior class won the most games of any senior class in school history. They broke the record of Tay's team.
There you go.
They played with John Mason and those guys. So we will miss Tay. We saw him about a year ago out of Penn Trafford.
Right. Always come up and want to check on a team.
Yeah, any place he could get the Highlands to see a Highlands game, he would do it.
I would say he was our best fan in Westmoreland.
Westmoreland County. I don't know. I take offense to that.
You're not a fan. You're unbiased.
That's right. I'm unbiased. I forgot.
I'm the fan. All right, Highland's going to hold for a while.
20 seconds. They have the arrow
Great
into
pass,
Foster.
great pass.
Foster's just abused down there, but he scores anyway. Seriously.
In the back.
Braden Foster.
Does that bother our cameraman when that happens? He's just laughing at me over there. Tied at 30. That is terrible. Okay, 4 seconds. Street. They don't know the clock. Little John does. Gets it up, missed it. The Rams have it, and how about that? Highlands fights back from 9 down to take it into the break, tied at 30.
How about that? Well, B&J Sports has been outfitting our local teams and great sports fans in the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all of your sporting good needs. Glenn Mills and his training staff provide that personal touch. B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturdays 9 till noon, or give them a call at 724-226-2762. There's something to be said about longevity. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. Glenn Mills is a very close friend of Tay Wattenbaugh.
All right, well, that's a great move by the Rams to get back in it there. They played their tails off in that second quarter. So, at the break, it is Highlands 30 and Butler 30. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. Back at Butler at halftime, you see the story. We are tied at 30. Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite. Being elite starts at any age. We train our players to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court. I'll start and give you Butler's numbers quickly. 13 points for Donovan Carney, 9 for Braylon Littlejohn, 6 for Tate Lucas, and 2 for Colton Welter. They only put 5 players on the score sheet. That's their total of 30.
Yeah, Mike, and again, Highlands had a great second quarter. Outscored them 16-7. Ali Sharif has 2. Tommy Calder has 2. Cam Regard has 8. Braden Foster in with a dozen. Jordan Tavares 5. Troy Belak with 1. They stood toe-to-toe with them, Mike, after that first quarter.
They did. Butler hit 5 threes in the first quarter. They only made 1 in the second quarter and kind of cooled off a little bit, and that's how Highlands made their comeback. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And now blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon's 5G Home. With a simple, hassle-free setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contract. Plans are available for as low as $35 a month. You can call today 724-226-4590 and we'll hook you up with a plan that's perfect for you. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
Mike, section play hasn't started yet, but everybody played last night in our section, and it was a disaster. Everybody lost. Hampton, they last week beat Avonworth and Plum, 2 good teams, but Shaler beat them by 19. Mike, then they had 34 points. Shaler is for real. They're ranked number 2 now in 5A. Knock lost last night to Char Valley, 77-61. They beat Mars earlier though, Mike, 67-58, so they're off to a 4-1 start. Greensburg lost to Derry and East Allegheny. Last week and last night they lost to Ringgold 47-46 in a tough one. Indiana 2-3, they beat Winburg. They lost to Kiski last night at Kiski. And finally Freeport was 2-5. They lost to Darien Armstrong last week. And Plum 79-52 this week. So again, our section did not fare well. Maybe we can be the sole survivor.
Maybe we can be. Hey, we mentioned in the first half about Matt Clement being a Major League pitcher out of Butler High School here. Another guy that was a Major League pitcher out of Butler here was John Stuper. He pitched for the Cardinals 1982 through 85, pitched 2 games in the 1982 World Series, got a World Series ring with them. Do you know what he's been doing the last 30 years of his life?
What's that?
He's the head baseball coach at Yale.
Wow.
And just retired. This was the first year he's out. He was the head baseball coach at Yale for 30 years and coached Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
How about that? Small world.
So here we go. Highlands with the ball. We start the second half with a chance to take our first lead of the night. Tavares
Dump
down to Foster, and he finishes it, and the Rams do lead it 32-30.
They don't have an answer for Braden. He'd have to touch every time on the floor now, Mike.
You don't think they called that play in the locker room, do you?
Nice when it works.
Highlands with a lead for the first time tonight. Here's Littlejohn. Got shut off, dumped it back, they kick it back out. Here's a three on the way by Lucas. High off the rim, no good. Rebound, Regard.
Battle for it. Regard comes down with it. Now let's see if Highlands can stack on this, Mike.
Tavares.
Man-to-man there, just double teaming.
Oh, Tavares got it right to the basket
fouled.
and got fouled. He'll shoot two.
Mike, they're not trying to hide it. They're double teaming Braden. He was up in the high post. He had two guys on him.
Tavares will shoot two.
Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolo and his staff specialize on one-on-one care coupled with the latest techniques. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights, behind Eaton Park. They have flexible hours for your convenience. Call today at 724-224-5090.
1 out of 2, you're kidding. Rebound Butler.
That's been the
Rams are the 50-50 road shooters, kids. Here's Littlejohn.
Yep, 3 for 6, Mike.
Rams by 3, 33-30.
Double triple.
That's the second time. Kicked it back to the corner, and a three is drained by Welter. His first three, 5th point, and we're tied at 33.
4 different guys with 3-pointers, Mike. Layup drill.
Oh, Tavares got it through to Regard. Now Foster is fouled.
I thought he stepped on the line, Mike.
I did too. That's what I was afraid of.
We had a fast break going there.
Hayden Davis is going to get called for the foul. Davis is second. Carney has 1. Looking up on the board for them. Rams will key it in. They get it to Foster against 2.
Double team
Turn
again.
around. Oh, he's going to get 2 shots at 6:37. Well, they can't handle him down there, and that's become obvious.
Hayden Davis at the line for the Rams, number 15.
And Foster will shoot 2. He's got 14 points on the night.
Davis just picked up his 3rd foul, Mike.
First is in and out. He'll get another.
Stance on Forbes.
And 1,022 points for his career.
Every point's going to be important in this game, Mike.
Foster's second is down. He's got 15. Rams back on top, 34-33. Here's Forbes now. Swung it right side for Welter. Littlejohn.
He wants to take Tommy.
Now to Lucas cutting for the basket. Lucas goes all the way in. Foster got a piece of it, but it's rebounded by Forbes, and what's the call? Held ball?
Yeah.
It'll be Butler basketball.
Thought they were going to get Tommy for being over the back.
So Butler keeps it. The arrow will switch. Rams by a point. Carney. Oh, he threw it right to Regard. Regard stepped right in front of it and stole it. Rams
Regard's having a great night on defense tonight, Mike.
same as last Tuesday at Shadyside.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He was tremendous. Now Tavares drives in, goes baseline. Got up in the air, and they kick it back out top. Regard with a head fake. Tavares resets things. Swung it to Sharif.
Roll, Braden, roll.
Foster looked at the basket, goes into the paint, took it all the way in, kicked it out. Calendar 3 ball is in and out. Regard put it back up and in.
Great rebound there, Mike. He never hit the ground. He tipped it in the air. He has 10.
36-33. Highlands matches their biggest lead.
Highlands now sitting in their 2 threes though, Mike.
Now they work it back around to Carney. Gets it
He'll
back.
shoot it.
Left-handed 3 ball is pure.
Three-pointer knocked down by
That kid has no
Carney.
distances. He thinks it's too far, Mike. So
He's made 4 from downtown, and we're tied at 36.
we sit in a 2-3. He's going to really have his way with us.
Tavares with a 360, nice move, put it up and in. Both of these teams are shooting outstanding percentages, especially Highlands.
Tavares.
38-36. Now Carney, Littlejohn play catch out top. 4.5 left, 3rd quarter.
Now they're playing man.
Oh, Littlejohn gave it up and quickly got it over to Lucas. Now Carney. Carney's going to let it go. He hit another one.
Mike, we got to step out on him. I don't know why we're letting him just shoot.
5 3-pointers, 19 points for the sophomore. And it's 39-38 Butler. Sharif back to Tavares. Jordan had a pocket picked by Carney. Carney dumps it off to Littlejohn and he lays it in.
Get a timeout, Mike.
41-38, Butler by 3.
Halfway through the third quarter, we're using only 5, 6 guys. Get a timeout.
Regard out of the corner, spots up, 3-ball in and out. Rebound Littlejohn.
Needed that one, Mike. They're out running.
They are, and quickly forecourt it was Welter. Kicked it back out, and there is another one by Carney. And Matt Clement wants a timeout to stop his own run. 44-38, Butler by 6.
He's got 22 now, Mike.
Are you planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your dog or cat for the day? Then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws is located on 4 acres in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family owned, where the owner lives on site and offers dog and cat boarding, a self-serve dog wash, as well as doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in a supervised, high-security indoor-outdoor play yard. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in the perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, P-A-W-S, 7297, or check them out on pittsburghpaws.com. And remember, they're just a half a mile off Route 28. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh premier family-owned and operated pet care facility. He called timeout because he's going to change his defense.
I guess so.
That's what's coming now, so now you got to see how Highlands is going to react to it.
By the way, Mike, your Borough Bucks off to a great start. They're 5-0. They beat Shadyside on their home court in the section opener. Now they're off to Florida for Christmas. How do you like that?
How about that?
Other local doing well is Kiski. They're 6-1. They beat Mars this past week, but they lost they lost to Butler. That was their only loss. They're 4-1.
That is correct. All right, so Butler now leading by 6. And we'll see if they do change defenses, as I think they were going to.
They're going to press, Mike.
They're going to press.
Good teams like to be pressed. Don't call traveling.
He did.
He's got to land. He's got to land. Yeah, Troy's asking what I do. According to the fans out there, you can't do that.
And you say?
You can't catch the ball and land.
Butler up 6. Highlands is led by as many as 3 here in the third quarter. Uh-oh, another long one by Carney. Finally missed it, but it's saved by Welter.
Right at the Littlejohn.
Inside to Forbes, and he's fouled.
It'll be Troy's first.
First on Highlands, third quarter.
Foul committed by number 24.
It's a dangerous part of the game here, 6-point game. And you look at the clock, you can't be battling back. They've already battled back from 1 9-point deficit. My thought has always been you don't make 2 comebacks in a game.
It's normally the case, Mike, but don't need 2 tonight.
Well, 6 isn't a comeback. 9 would be.
To me, 1 is a comeback, bro.
And there's a shot by Carney. He puts it in and he draws the foul. He's completely taken over this game in the third quarter.
Mike, Matt Clement said about Carney, he's added that dimension to his game. He's become a physical player, likes to go to the hoop. Spent a lot of time in the weight room during the offseason. It's paying off right here.
He has 10 points in the third quarter alone. Highlands has 8 points in the third quarter. We've had this happen before. He missed the first. Trying to complete the 3-point play, but Butler saved it. But Belak able to control it for Highlands. 3 minutes to go. The Rams are down 8 now.
Needs help. Timeout. Call timeout. He did.
And they do. Rams take their second timeout. They have 3 remaining. 2:55 left third quarter. And Highlands trailing it 46-38 now.
2 more things you do, Mike. Get on your heels and put the ball above your head. That's why they had to call that timeout. Philpe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Toronto Heights in 1999 and didn't take long to become a name synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philpe's offers winning burgers, wings, especially sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza. They often try to duplicate, but never imitated the Birdville pie. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop by, say hello, or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. Remember, breakfast starts every morning at 8 o'clock, and that includes the 3-cheese breakfast pizza. That's Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road at Charter Heights.
Butler on a 13-2 run now.
Somebody's got to be behind the ball, Mike.
Now they get it forecourt to Foster.
Make them pay.
Foster goes all the way in. Turnaround, half hook, and it settles.
Braden Foster.
Good teams want to be pressed, Mike. You're making layup drills.
6-point game.
Under feet.
Stepping back, Welter for 3. Boy, it did set up there for a while, didn't it?
Now they're going to call a foul.
It's going to be on Butler, I think. That'll be their 4th foul of the 3rd quarter. Well, the Rams are going to have to do some business from the foul line also. That's on Andrews, number 13, his first, Aiden Andrews. Not to be confused with Aiden Albert.
All right, Mike, big trip.
Foster against the double team. Work it over to Tavares. Right down the lane. Great pass. Tavares finishes. He's in double figures with 10. And it's 46-42 all of a sudden. Back and forth they go. Here's Carney. You know, the last time we played these guys, they had a kid that scored 35 on us. Remember that guy?
Yep, he's playing for Purdue now.
Ethan Morton. Oh, and Littlejohn scores and draws the foul.
I'm going to say, Mike, he got fouled before he shot. But I can see what they're doing, too.
Number 23, Traveras.
Or he just fell slowly.
One or the other.
Tavares picks up the foul, his first. And this will send Littlejohn at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. 48-42, and Corey Dotchin, I think, is asking Nick the same thing over there.
Thought it was before the shot.
So here's Littlejohn, who's been quiet since the 1st quarter, but he makes that one.
He now has 14.
And it's 49-42, a 7-point Butler lead.
There we had somebody behind the ball.
Oh, and Pavlik threw it away.
Too far of a lead pass. And Mike, if you don't beat that pressure, you're going to see it all night.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Clement says it's one of his more athletic teams, and Highlands has to break that press. Because they will continue to come at you. Great.
Andrews threw it out, tried to get it down low to Carney, who's got 24. Yeah, Ethan Morton, the last time we played these guys was in 2017. That was in the opener at Pine Richland. Butler beat Highlands 75-65. Ethan Morton, 35 points. First game of the year.
Okay, let's go, guys. Attack. What are we doing?
Again, another unforced turnover.
And Mike, you beat the press. You get it at midcourt. You're 3-on-2, and we throw the ball away. Don't understand that one. That is the 8th Highlands turnover. Butler's only committed 6.
Here's Littlejohn forecourt. 1:15 left, 3rd quarter. 49-42 Butler. Carney. Now to Littlejohn right side. Littlejohn's going to take Foster all the way through. Foster blocked it. And here comes Tavares to go. It was 4-on-1. Sharif blocked by Carney.
That was athletic, Mike.
Leads it ahead to Littlejohn. Blocked by Pavlik, but they call the foul. Said he got him on the side of the head. I think Ron made a good call there. Highlands bench doesn't believe it.
Committed by number 24.
That is a big, big sequence right there.
Sure was, Mike. Point blank layup. We missed it.
2 points were taken away. And now Littlejohn's got a chance. This is a 4-point trip right there.
Yep.
Littlejohn gets the first to go. He's got 15. 20-point 3rd quarter for the Golden Tornado.
He did that in the 1st quarter, Mike. Actually had 23.
After 7 in the 2nd.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get a repeat. I'll take that.
And Butler has their 3rd 9-point lead, 51-42. The Rams battle back once.
It's a foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Highlands will keep it. Getting battled down there, Forbes.
That's a foul, Mike.
Yeah. Each team has 4, so we go into the bonus here on the next one called in the quarter, but there's only 40 seconds. Now Pavlik lost it. Well, the Rams just having all kind of trouble with that, and a lot of it is from their own making. Carney actually missed it. It's loose, and Foster's got it.
How that didn't go in, Mike?
I have no idea. Now they're going to call a double dribble.
No, offensive foul.
Oh, is that it with the arm?
I
would have settled for the double dribble.
Me too.
I thought he did that too.
Butler student section coming alive here. Highlands going to put some pressure on them.
Butler on an 18-6 run right now to finish the second quarter. 16-second third quarter. 12 seconds left. Butler with the ball. Carney, and it's been mostly Carney.
Straight man-to-man here.
Carney goes all the way in, off that glass, and good.
You think he was planning to make that move, Mike? I do.
What a tremendous effort by Carney in the third quarter. Butler takes their biggest lead after Highlands led by 3 in the third quarter. It is Butler 53 and Highlands 42. It is trivia time. Brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or basement has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to mold in your home, they'll assess, put together a game plan, and keep it from coming back. You can call Unflooded at 888-650-7767 or visit unflooded.com and talk to Brian Mara. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
Well, Mike, here's the trivia question tonight. I mentioned last week Uniontown was number 6 on the all-time wins list. Aliquip was number 9. Number 1 is Reading High School with 2,218 wins.
Whoa.
The question is,
Billy Owens.
what is their nickname?
They're not the Reading Rifles. The Fightin' Phils. That's the baseball team.
It's got a color in it.
It's got a color in it. They're the red. I know they're red.
Red is correct.
I won a trivia contest in a Reading Applebee's on Philadelphia sports trivia.
Okay, let me ask you a sports trivia question.
And they had the jerseys were up on the wall, and they were red and white jerseys. So I do remember that much. The red.
What did you see when you saw the red?
I'm trying to think. It's going to come back to me.
Highlands get the inbound at down.
The Red Raiders.
Close enough. Red Knights. By the way, you'll know this. What is their nickname in Reading? What do they know? The city of what?
Oh, man, I don't know.
You were there.
They had a lot of plants.
Most of them made pretzels.
Pretzels, that's it. Is that Utz?
Utz and Bachman's there.
Oh, okay.
Boy, they're getting after on defense now.
They are now. They've come out serious, man. Into Foster. They sag on him. Back out to Tavares. Back to Foster. Turn around. Got hit on the arm there. Rebound Littlejohn.
Tavares did a smart idea, Mike. Fed that post twice.
Littlejohn goes all the way. He left Pavlik on 3:56 heading back to the Valley. And it's 55-42.
18 now for Littlejohn. And now we're in trouble again, Mike.
Now they get 2-on-1.
Yeah.
3-on-1. And it came up on Foster. He'll try it again and put it in.
Woo!
19 for him. 55-44. It's an 11-point game. Can the Rams make that second comeback?
Well, they're going to have to go man, Mike, to put some pressure on them. They're trying it.
Littlejohn, forecourt. Kick it back out, and Carney, who did all the damage in that third period. 13 points in the third quarter alone for Carney. Now they go left side for a three by Castile is missed, and the ball's carried out of bounds by Regard.
He outscored Highlands by 1 point in that quarter, Mike. 23-12. Tommy checks back in for Pavlik.
11-point Butler lead. Highlands led 36-33 midway through the third quarter. And then Donovan Carney happened.
Remember, Mike, only a sophomore. Already a D1 offer from Bucknell.
They're the Bison,
Okay, you got
by
one.
the way. Great move, Little John around Tavares. Left hand to right hand and up and in. He's going to play football, by the way, and he's got those moves at Miami of Ohio.
Oh,
boy, step in front by Little John. Got it off to Carney, tried with the left hand, it won't go. And now Callender fouls Andrews.
Mike, we're too good to be turning over on the press.
Yeah, just sloppy. But it got to the point, I think they got rattled.
Tommy's first. Well, again, like I said, got to get over half court, then go right to the basket.
And this is a tough place to play against a very good basketball team.
If you hit the man in the middle, Mike, on a press, he turns, it's usually 3-on-2. We've had those
every time,
yeah. Haven't taken advantage of it.
Little John got shut off, got it over to the corner. Here's the 3 ball that's off the rim by Castile, and the Rams have it. It's Callender with the rebound. 5:40 to go, fourth quarter. 57-44 Butler. Foster.
There's some D1 action for you.
Yeah, a lot of moves and a foul. And 2-shot foul, and Foster will go to the line and shoot those. 5:34 to go. And the Rams, true to form on the road, 3 for 6. They shoot 90% at home.
Little John got his first foul of the evening.
Foster 1 for 2 tonight. He's got 19 points, which is right at his average. And they just passed that up.
Make it 20.
He'll get another, 57-45. Made him oath. Braden came into the night shooting 69% from the line. He's up that, 57-46. 11-point game. Rams need to stop in a basket here. Get it into single digits. Driving all the way through is Andrews. He can't get it to go, and Callender with a good job to get up there and get it. Out to Regard. Rams want to run it. Down to Tavares. Spin move. Put it up and in.
That's what he's good at. He's got a dozen too.
Tavares.
57-48. It's a 9-point game.
So far, Tavares and Foster have done all our scoring. Cam's had 1 basket. We'll get the ball in his hands.
Second half, yeah. Forbes. Now back to Little John. Carney.
After Little John and Carney, Mike, they have 3 scorers.
And there is Castile's first basket as he drives to the wide open lane and puts it in, and they're back up by 11. Regard's wide open. Steps around a man, stops and pops. Front rim no good.
Who wants it? Who wants it? Mr. Forbes.
Nobody in the brown shirts were going for it that time. Forbes lost control of it on the way up, and here comes Tavares back.
Numbers now.
Watch from behind. Good job by Little John on the hustle to knock it away.
Turning the lineup for the Tornado, number 3, Aiden Davis.
Aiden Davis comes back in. He was a starter. Had some foul trouble early.
3 early.
Along with number 24, Fulton Welter, and number 12, Tate Lucas.
By the way, Mike, big news. Lincoln Park lost last night.
Yeah, there was like a little scrap afterwards in that game. They're playing in Oregon. They played a team from St. Joe's of California or something.
Obviously, Lincoln Park doesn't know how to lose.
It's the first time in a long time. A PIAA 3 for Cam Regard, right from the PIAA insignia on the court. My goodness.
He now has 13. More importantly, cut the lead to 8.
Think about it. That's where we stand for our pregame. Think how far away we are from the basket at home when he did that.
3:50 to go, halfway through the fourth quarter. Looks like Butler's going to be content to run a shuffle.
There's Carney. Missed it though. Foster the rebound. Rams down 8. Still time.
With the ball.
Foster's just looking to the basket. Turnaround
Foul.
jumper. Certainly.
There you go.
And now Foster gets the foul.
That's a frustration foul on Braden.
Well, he got hammered.
Yeah, he got hammered. They called nothing. He turns around and commits a foul.
Team foul number 3 against Highlands. That's a second on Braden. Again, you got to get to 5 before you shoot. 3:25 left. 8-point Butler lead.
Wide open.
Wide open three from the corner, and Lucas missed it. It's Highlands basketball at 3:08 to go. Now Butler wants a timeout. Matt Clement will take a 30. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. As life changes, your needs change, and that's what makes life insurance protection that offers flexibility a must. Let's talk about how you can have the coverage you need when you need it the most. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Mike, let's just give the Christmas tournament schedule out.
Okay.
Highlands will play Stowe Rocks on Friday the 29th at 2:30.
2:30 at Ambridge.
Yes, and they will play Saturday, December 30th against the host Ambridge, and that game will be at 7 p.m. YouTube only for those games.
That's right.
So you're all set for the holidays.
Tavares gets it back from Ali. Now Ali gets it back in the backcourt. You got to watch the 10. Just barely got it over the counter. 2:50 to go. Highlands down 8, in desperate need of a basket on this trip. Foster, Sharif.
Here he is, right there, Mike. Oh, triple team.
A little late,
Yeah,
but they get the foul.
Yep.
It's on the floor. That's only the second against Butler. They can afford to be aggressive here. 2:43 left.
Aiden Davis looking for the golden sombrero, Mike. 4 fouls and no points.
How about that?
One more, he gets the
5-0. He could win the Cy Young. His coach would be proud. They don't do the Cy Young by record anymore. Great play off the inbound, and Tavares puts it in. It's a 6-point game.
Jordan Tavares.
59-53.
Not dead yet, baby.
Here's Carney. Big defensive trip. Lucas back to Littlejohn. Now Davis out at the big Golden Tornado. Littlejohn again. Plays catch with Carney. Carney again. They'd be content to do this. They don't need him any at this point. 2 minutes left, fourth quarter. Butler 59, Highlands 53. Littlejohn, high posting it to Lucas.
Not even looking at the basket.
No, they're not. They're handling it well, too. Lucas again in front of the Butler bench. Now Carney kicks it back outside, and now they're just going to kill some more time. Well, here's the thing. Highlands has only committed 2 fouls. They got to start ringing up that total.
And they did right there.
You got to get it to 5, or at least get it to 4, and then make your decision. Again, it's a 2-possession game at 135, but that would be 2 threes. Rams have only hit 3 tonight, and Regard's got all of them. Belak's going to come in and place a calendar. And what was your formula you talked about the other night?
About for one of the big teams from the others and 5 points from ours.
Yeah, we got 5 from everyone else. That's not going to do it.
We need 20, but again, Aaron Randolph is not here tonight. He suffered an injury, so that takes one more guy out of the rotation.
So that's on Regard, his second. So now Butler in the bonus after this. The Rams are just going to have to be more aggressive. There it is, Pavlik. Oh, he almost had it. And Regard's going to foul backcourt. And that's exactly what they were.
Foul committed by number 0, Cameron Regard.
I mean, you don't have to foul on purpose at that point, but you got to overplay and try to get the steal. So that'll send Littlejohn to the line at 119.
Littlejohn.
He's got 20 points on the night. His running buddy Carney's got 26. Carney hasn't scored here in the fourth quarter, but he's still tired from all the work he did in the third.
That's 56 of their 59.
There you go. Missed the first. Yeah, there you go. Littlejohn makes the second. It is 60-53. 1:18 to go, and now they go back to the press because it's worked well for them, really. There's Belak, 3-on-2, down underneath to Foster. Got a man in the air.
He didn't get fouled there.
Got
it's about time. It's about time.
Look
These
at
people
Davis.
in front of us are complaining. What do you want?
Davis doesn't believe it. Well, they hadn't called it all night, that's why.
He hacked it.
Given to number 24, Colton Welter.
So Foster will shoot 2, and hey, shuts the clock off. Even better, Foster's 3 for 4 from the line tonight, leading the Rams with 21. Make it 22. This is a big one here, 60-54.
We got the 20.
And you put the press on.
And we got the teens from Regard.
Missed the second.
And Tavares.
Rebound Lucas.
But Mike, off the bench, we have 1 point.
Now they reach in on Kearney at 101, a 6-point game.
Foul committed by number 2, Sharif.
Now Lee Sharif picks up his second.
At the line for the
He's got 2 points. Tommy has
Kearney.
2 points. Troy has 1. I said 5 apiece, not 5 total. So that's how you get the 70. We're at 54.
And that's the difference. Donovan Kearney's first point of the fourth quarter. He's got 27, and Butler leads it 61-54 with 1:01 to go. Made them both. He's been our star of the night, that's for sure. No doubt about that.
Yep.
8-point game. Rams got to hurry. Tavares forecourt drives all the way in, and they let him go to the basket. They didn't want to foul. Corey Dotchin's going to call timeout at 50 seconds to go. 62-56. Remember, YouTube, Highlands High Sports. Games available the next day. Please like and subscribe if you would, and click the notification bell. We would like that. That way, you click the notification bell the minute the games come up at some ungodly hour in the morning. It'll be there for you, so you'll know exactly when it is if you're an early riser and a member of the Breakfast Club and want to have your coffee with the game.
Mike, WPL basketball rankings came out again right before Christmas. Butler is the number 2 team in 6A behind Mount Lebanon. Been really impressed by Shaler this year, Mike. They're 6-0. They're ranked 2nd behind Gateway in 5A.
Yeah, very impressive last night against Hampton.
Mentioned Lincoln Park. They're first in 4A. Highlands got dropped out of the top 5 with their 3-2 record. Knockers replaced them at 4-0. Now they're 4-1. Very interesting in Section 3A, Mike. Deer Lake's number 1, Burrell number 2. When's the last time that happened?
How about that, huh? Deer Lakes won the title last year, so. Burrell's never won a WPIAL in basketball.
Nope.
They've been there twice and lost both times to Beaver Falls. The second time, they were coached by a Butler graduate, Rob Niederberger, who played for Mark Jula, and so did Matt Clement, by the way.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Unfortunately, Coach Clement was dealing with his son. I didn't get to talk to him before the game. I was asked about his dealings with Coach Jula. Everybody has a story, right?
Yes, and a foul as Regard fouled Aiden Davis, who's scoreless on the night. He'll get a chance to fix that. 43 seconds to go. It's a 6-point game. That's 4 on Cam. So he needs to be careful. I don't think we've had anybody walk the plank yet this year, have we?
Nope.
Cam's got 13 points with those 4 fouls. Aiden Davis, 6'1" senior at the line. First is good. His first point of the night.
He gets to remove the golden sombrero, Mike.
That's right.
He will not go scoreless and commit 5 fouls.
Second is off. It's tipped. Foster had it. Lost it. Butler ball. And that was the right call. I think Ron was trying to point the Highlands way, but he was saying white all the time. It's like he got his bearings mixed up.
I think he looked for a little help there too, Mike.
But that was the correct call. They went off Foster last. Littlejohn's fouled by Regard, and Regard does foul out at 37 seconds.
Foul committed by number 0, Cameron Regard.
Hope everyone out there has a Merry Christmas.
Entering the line,
It'll be
Safe hol-
65. We can go golfing.
Well, it's supposed to be 60 degrees, which is approximately 60 degrees warmer than it was last Christmas. Because last Christmas it was 0.
Ouch. Well, I've been impressed by this Butler team tonight, Mike, no doubt about it. But Highlands stood toe-to-toe with them for a long time.
Well, they did. And this game will definitely help Highlands later on. There's definite things you can learn from here. And
well, they got
a little bit of work on that press break, yeah. Well, they broke it. Part A, but Part B was that was the part that was lacking. Little John made them both. 65-56. It's a 9-point game. 23 for Little John, 28 for Kearney. That's 51 of 65. Into Foster. Foster turnaround. It won't go, but he's fouled. He shoots 2 at 25 seconds.
Coach Clement cannot be happy with that, Mike. You don't want to turn the clock off. Let them shoot. And bye-bye, Mr. Davis. He got his 5th foul, but he has that 1 point going.
At least he got that one.
Yep.
He got the one basket.
By the way, Mike, our girls are ranked. They are number 5 in 4A behind North Catholic, Blackhawk, Elizabeth Ford, Greensburg, Salem. I want to see the team that's going to beat North Catholic.
Yeah, really. Nice win again. I don't even think they played all that well against Highlands the other night, but their defense is just ridiculous. Nice win by the girls against Knock, by the way.
Yes, last night.
Foster 6 for 8.
24 points.
And it's 65-58. Against pressure.
Do their pressure.
22 seconds. Kearney is fouled by Callender. And Kearney will shoot 2. The parade is on at 19 seconds left. 7-point Butler lead.
Shooting for the Tornado, number 2, Donovan Kearney.
Kearney get a chance to get to 30, which every time we play Butler, someone does, apparently.
Morton did it with 35 a few years ago. He's getting a lot of quality time out at Purdue, by the way.
He's a heck of a player.
Taking me up my score sheet, Mike.
A terrific team they have, Matt Painter's got out there. You know, they get a chance to pull the Virginia, lose in the first round, and then win the championship the next year. They get a chance to do that.
The funny thing is, though, that Eddie kid they have, Edie, I don't think he's making the pros. He's such an outstanding college player.
He's not an NBA player, I don't think. They don't have centers anymore. Here's Tavares putting it in, and Highlands will call time. This is 9 seconds to go, and it's a 7-point game.
He had 18 now. Foster has 24.
As a matter of fact, Dean, I think Edie did the check. You know, you can go in and take a look and see what everybody thinks, and he came back to college.
Ladies will take action
Cam Regard has 13, so Mike, the big 3 have held their part of the deal. We got a 20 and 2 mid-teens. But again, the other guys, Ali, Tommy, and Troy have to come up with more scoring than the total of 5 that they do have. And again,
and in the games that Highlands has lost, that's been the common denominator, is not enough help from the others, and that's going to have to get better. So Highlands, as we mentioned, will be at the Ambridge tournament on Friday night, the 29th. Against Stowe Rocks, but that'll be a day game, 2:30.
Yep.
And Butler will have Slippery Rock in here on Friday night. And then they're going to North Allegheny at Christmas time. They get to play Bishop Guilfoyle in their first game there.
How about that? So nothing comes easy for the Golden Rams, Mike. I mean, tonight you're supposed to play a 1A team in Nazareth Prep, and then we turn around and get a 6A team. So.
Yeah, and the 6A preseason number 1. Calendar fouls Stanton Forbes.
Ram foul committed by number 4, Tommy Callender.
A 7-point lead, and now Forbes will get a chance. He's scoreless on the night.
Number 14, Stanton Forbes.
And they missed Maverick Clement tonight. Some other guys got some more minutes.
And Coach Clement said he's working on a 12-man rotation. He wants to trim it down. But these guys are playing for time now.
Forbes makes them both. It's a 9-point game. 5 seconds. Sharif to Callender. Got to hurry and get it up there. Tommy does. It's 3, and it's down at the buzzer. Callender puts it in at the buzzer, and that'll wrap it up as the Golden Tornado of Butler beat Highlands here tonight, 69-63. Dean, final thoughts?
Well, Mike, like I said, we got to work on our press breaker and try to develop some type of bench. We just don't have the numbers that a team like Butler has. They were impressive tonight. Kearney and Littlejohn are the real thing, no doubt about it.
They definitely are. Hey, thanks to AD Bill Milan for setting us up here in the balcony. We do appreciate all of his help and everyone here at Butler. And we'll send you off to Christmas. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching. Once again, that final score, Butler 69 and Highlands 63. For Kean Foster, the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.